Good morning, good morning. My husband got this unstuck. I went to him and I said, can you get this unstuck? He was just coming out of shaving and showering and blah, blah, blah. He says, hold on, I got to get my ears on. It's like, okay. So he puts his ears on. He goes, hold on, I got to get my, anyhow, there was like, now I forgot who's worse, me or him. He said, hold on, I got to get my ears on. Hold on, I got to get my glasses on. Then he goes, well, hold on, I got to get my shoes on. I'm like, we have a lunch date at 11:30. It's 8 o'clock. I'm like, you better hurry up. Anyhow, the joys of getting old. I guess we're lucky we're getting old. Sesame Street is moving to Netflix because they've lost their funding. I'm afraid I'm going to get this stuck again. The problem is it doesn't do well with thin paper. Okay. I almost used this yesterday, but then I saw the back. This was an old desk paper. So we have that. But I said yesterday that I was going to start with, where's my clip? Here's my clip. Start off with white paper and then color things. Paint them, markers, tempera paint sticks, whatever. But I found, I changed my mind. I found these 3 sitting here. 4. I'm like, ooh, I like all those. But I really, Kurta, you said this might be your favorite. I know. I love this. And the colors around the edge are not necessary, but they just kind of bring in even more color. And guess whose fabric I ordered this morning? A little bit of eBond. Yeah. It's not everywhere, but I got some off of Etsy. And so, yeah. And she's only selling it in a large amount on her website. So if I buy it directly from her, I have to get like $150 worth, and I don't want that much fabric. I don't have room for that much fabric. But the best thing about today, we saw 2 new baby deer. We were walking, and there's a lot of people walking this morning. It's so humid out already. We were walking at 7 o'clock. It's so humid. And I looked in this one guy's yard, and the house next to it is semi-abandoned. And in the old version of the old little lake houses that used to be up here, slowly but surely they're tearing them all down and building up new houses. But this one is still, someone's holding it, and the family's still and paying taxes on it, but nobody uses it. But so their grass is tall, and the deer can hide in there. And I said, I think I see some baby fawns. I guess that's redundant. Fawns. And I looked over, and I'm like, oh, there's 2 of them, but they must be like a month old. They were out in this house next door. They were wandering from the tall grass to the house next door, which has a gravel driveway, a semicircle driveway. And anyhow, he's got several cars and golf carts and lawnmowers and stuff like that around. But they were walking in and around getting grass. I'm like, ooh. And then we saw another yard. This is on the same path where we always walk. That just planted some flowers, and there's wire all around it just like ours. I'm like, yeah. I think I like these 2 together, but then I think I might just cut out a bunch of, well, I don't know what I'm going to do. I really like this page. I have the book upside down. I love this. And it's actually a little bit different than how I made it, because it this side kind of goes into a base for this flower or pod or seedling, whatever it is. Here's another one I like. Can you see this? I don't know. Yeah, you can. Okay, this one here. It's on top of, okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut out that shape, but I'm going to color it with the pods because I can't get the shape right. I mean, the cutouts right. Let's start there. Cut it out of a semicircle. And it's bigger than my little stencils that I made. But it's kind of like a teardrop with a stem. Oh, I'm off the paper. That's okay. I'm off the painted section of the paper. So yeah, we got through our day yesterday. The roof has been repaired. The doctor's appointment happened. There was something else too. It was like all in one day. Okay, I have 3 different colors of purple paints, tempera paint sticks. I'm only using these because they dry super fast. And they're easy. As far as cleanup, put the lids back on and you shove them back in the drawer. Okay, now it's all purple. Have I shown you? I think I have shown you, but maybe not in a while, how I store my tempera paint sticks. I put little pieces of cardboard in here to divide them, but blues, greens, purples, and pinks, gold, sometimes silver goes in there, like the element colors, yellows, and white, and this is usually oranges and brown, and then this is red, and the pink belongs over here. This, believe it or not, is a red. I have 4 of the same color. Plus, I haven't opened another box. I just love these things, and I use them a lot. And I think I may have brought my set home. No, I didn't bring my set home from the beach. Uh-oh. One of them has missing lid. They last surprisingly long, because I use them all the time. Okay. Now... all right, what other color? Oh, yeah, I want to make... this one has the TV shapes on it, but I might make the top one have the TV shape. So let's see. All right. I want to make it smaller. It needs to be going the other direction. Okay, let's see if that works. This is colored paper, just like a printer page with wipe-off paper that I think I did some trying to bring back to life some of the papers that I keep passing by. But I'm using the white side. Okay. Yeah, I want this side. Ooh, I like that shape. But now, okay, I need to get all this pencil marks off. Woo! Paper's flying everywhere. Okay, I kind of want doing this very light. Kind of like a tile maker. I want them staggered. Not a tile maker, but somebody who's tiling like a bathroom. I don't want them perfect by any means. Now, I think I might use these markers. So I'm being very deliberate with what I'm doing here now. This is a pretty color. Purple and green. Yeah. I also have to color the outside color. And you're going to be able to see a little bit of pencil mark. It's just going to have to be. These dry pretty fast too. But tempera paint sticks are a whole lot cheaper. I hope these last a long time. Okay. My husband had me watch a movie yesterday while I was editing and doing all the things. We were waiting on the roof guy to leave. It was about World War II, which, hello. There was only one line spoken by the main character through the whole movie. It was not Castaway or whatever that movie's called with Tom Hanks and the volleyball. It was the Nazis going through Finland and Norway. It was based on a true story. There was this one guy who was a deserter because he had some of the same badge work on him as the Nazis did. But he was a gold panner. And he was just trying to avoid the war and going out in the middle of nowhere on tundra in Norway or Sweden or Finland, one of those. Maybe Finland, because I think that's borders Russia. And I like that. But, and he discovered a huge gold section. Oh, now this I love, just like that. Because it could go up against an edge. Anyhow, it was the most glorious movie I have ever seen. And I'm like, Ken, what made you think that I would like this movie? He goes, well, it was based on a true story. And he eventually won over the Nazis. I'm like, yeah, oh, that's good. But it was the glorious movie I've ever seen. He goes, well, yeah, it was. But you got to take the good with the bad. I'm like, Ken, that was awful. Awful. I don't even, and it's a foreign movie. It was on Amazon. He rented it. I'm like, why did you pay money for this movie? I'm like, this is awful. He said, yeah, but it's true. I'm like, or based on true facts. All right, I want something here, but it needs to be bright. And it might need to be like cradling these two. Maybe I could use this. Or this could be on here. Yeah. Okay. It was an awful... It was... and the land was tundra. So there was nothing to look at but scrub and bog-like material. It was kind of like a Rambo movie where there's no way he could have survived all of that. And that many bullet wounds and that many knife wounds and blah, blah, blah. But he made it to the bank and cashed in his gold. At least in the movie he did. I think he did in real life too. Anyhow, it was a gross movie. All right. 40. Don't run away, pens. need to find a place to store these pens better than what I've got. Okay, the mojo's not happening. I like these natural colors. Might be two little ones right here. These three natural colors go together. Then these wild ones go together. And there are no stems. Perhaps. Or I can make a marker color right there. I think I'll do that. Okay. I think I love these shapes, but they don't match. We're going to hold out. They're going to stay off the page for a minute. So, all right, what else do I want to do? I got all this paper over here. Ooh, this says artist residencies. Let's have that. And I like this shape. Ooh, I like that. And you can see part of the artist residency right there. This is from, and Bruce Springsteen. Yes, we need to support Bruce Springsteen even more right now. Because some idiot is saying bad things about him, and it's not true. As usual. Everything that comes out of that idiot's mouth is not true. Okay. It was so cute seeing the baby deer, though. The mother was so protective of them, though. She got in front of them and would not let them out of the little taller grass area. It's like, we're not going to come after them. Oh, I love that. Okay. And I actually like this. I need something here. Ooh, okay. Here's another shape I haven't tried. Make sure I'm getting this in here. Where'd it go? I just saw it. This shape. Where it has kind of like the squatty teardrop shape, but then it has two little shapes inside. Let's try that. Let's try that. Out of this box of paper over here. It's getting kind of tangled up. They're kind of the same shapes. I mean, the same paper. And I might color these. Well, they get another piece of paper on top of them. This is the middle shape. Let's see. Okay. Okay. So now I need something in there, but I need something really contrasting. Ooh. This might be contrasting enough. I don't know if this is going to be big enough. We're going to try. not exactly the right shape yet. Okay, I'm going to glue those down. Then I might put marker around that too, a little bit. But I like the yellow poking out from here and up here. Kind of looks like a mouse. Okay. This I'm going to glue to the side because I love this. And I'm going to glue this down. It's a process of elimination here. What I can glue down and what I think might need a little bit more. Okay, and I'm going to cut this a little bit too. Okay. We are already hearing acorns falling on metal roofs. It's like way too early. But I think besides the few days that we've had a lot of rain, we've had no rain. There's no like light sprinkles. There's either a deluge or nothing. And it's starting to show. One plant on the street over from ours where we walk, it's already getting yellow leaves. I'm like, that's way too early. Way too early. Okay. I could put a few more little not half circles, but small circles of things. Kind of like, it's just elements of bubbles. Here. Some bubbles are circular, some bubbles are teardrops in my like shapes. And smaller. Oh, I like this one. Oh, I like this. And I also have some stickers up here that are available. Here are the pink ones. That one lost its sticky, sort of. I guess Rex Ray would have loved these washi tape flakes and stuff, the circles. They would have made his life a little easier. But I don't know how he would have gotten his paint process over them. His, like, resin. I don't know what they do with resin. Who would you have over for dinner? I think I would have had Rex Ray. Rex Ray, Georgia O'Keeffe, Barack Obama, and Mark Twain or John Muir. That would make an interesting dinner party. I think Oprah used to ask questions like that. Who would you have over for dinner? If you could have anybody over as an interesting dinner guest. Those would be mine. I love this. Just the bubbles. All right, I'm going to glue these guys down because I think that's all I'm going to do with cutouts. So I guess this could be a good study if you were just looking. I saw a lady. I don't remember her name. She's in England. She has bright red hair. I think it's red. But she does a lot with different books. In fact, I think this is where I got... No. I got the book idea from somebody else. Because she was doing some stuff from it. Anyhow, she has a bookshelf behind her, and she works out of her art journals a lot. But, now I forgot what I was going to say. She used a lot of these same shapes. And design ideas. The bubbles and the, like, jewelry. Pearl necklaces is what I call them. Okay, now... I think I'm going to do some markers. I have so much stuff on this desk. All right, temper paint sticks are going. Got a couple of those still hanging out. Now, I want to do, nope, I need a yellow too. The only thing about these markers is there's not a bright pink in this set. Not a bright pink or a bright yellow. There's a dirty yellow, a pale yellow, and a fluorescent yellow. So we just make our own. Now, this is the pale yellow. Or the dirty yellow. It's kind of like a... I don't know what color you call this. A pale sunny yellow. But there's... I wonder if these are still wet, will they blend? No. But, oh, here's another yellow. No, that's more of a gold. I'm going to go along here on the inside of the blue. Just make another dimension. This is me, the 5th dimension. Now, I think this one's going to have a lot of black on it. This will cover up my pencil lines. I love these markers. I showed them to my husband, not thinking he would buy me these. Really. He doesn't buy any art supplies. Well, he does. He just doesn't know it. But these are, I showed them by Bun. It's like, these markers look really good. He said, what are they called? And I told him. And they came in the mail. Just like that. not saying that your bankroller will do the same. And that's probably the first and the last time he's going to do that. But it was in honor of 600. Because, hello. That blows my mind. And he says, now you need to make your book. I'm like, I know. He keeps harping on me. I'm like, I know. Just need to figure out how to do it. How to transfer the files. I know how to set them up. I know how to do all of that. I just don't know how to transfer them. Because they have to be in the right format, in the right digital everything. And that's kind of where my learning curve is at the moment. Okay, hold on a second. We're going to have even smaller dots. This one kind of got off of Rex Ray. Well, not really. He has these little dots too. Using all the same principles, just different shapes. You never know. A lot of painted paper of all kinds. I think that's the color I was just using. Yeah, this is a little bit different. Okay. Basically getting lost here. Lost in space. For sure. For real. Time and space. Now, I accidentally got paint on here yesterday. I'm wondering if I can color this black. Why, yes, I can. Look at there. Okay, I think I'm going to stop because if I do too much, it's going to be too much. But I'm liking this right there. This is Lost in Space. We need an alien. We need an alien. Poking through, like right here. A little bit of an alien. Hold on. I don't know if that looks like an alien so much, but we're going with it. Actually, I think I'm going to take it off. I don't like it. Okay. Lost in Space without the aliens. Love this. It actually looks better on camera. Oh! Or snail trails. You know how snails leave a trail of goop behind? combination of painted paper with stuff painted on it again. Washi flakes. Oh, I need a dot right there. I'm pretty sure I have another dot. It's too close to that color. Although I guess I could color it. All right, we colored it. Perfect. Oh, I love these are so much fun. How many more do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yum. Stop talking. Thanks for watching. Again, as always, thank you for watching, because I would be here without you, but you just make it that much more fun. So thanks for watching. Bye.